Averno City is losing the war on crime. Entire neighborhoods are in the grip of gang violence. There are daily high-speed pursuits across the city. And this just in, another armed robbery is in progress.
Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters.
Follow that vehicle!
Car theft in progress at Litchfield.
We got a vehicle fire here! We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are.
Central, get the cell ready.
We got you, scumbag.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress, shots fired.
Okay, kid, you wanted the real deal? This is it.
Be advised, suspects are heavily armed. Approach with caution.
Looks like that perp has been taken into custody.
They're doing something at Warehouse 6. I'm going in.
Let's go, Rook. We don't got all day.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed. Spike strip effective.
The department did everything we could to track down your father's killer.
Now we go live to a police helicopter in a pursuit operation. Cops are deploying everything at their disposal.
Your father would have been proud of what you did today, Cordell.
Stop there. I seen a lot of kids come out of the academy all fired up about truth and justice and the American way, only to end up either on the take or in a casket.
戦場で象が弓から放たれた矢に耐えるように、私は黙って虐待に耐えよう。なぜなら世の中は悪意に満ちているからだ。
no human was meant to explore. You must find me, travel far and beyond, and finish what I've started. Your choices will shape the path ahead. Use the artifacts and roll the dial, and pray the Veil favors you. Venture to the great city. Seek out those who can help, but beware those who smile too easily. Find treasures in your travels. Upgrade your ship. It will shield you from the darkness. Sail through the stars, but be wary. The things I found out there, they were not meant for us. Fragments of something older, hungrier. So brace yourself. Unleash your cannons when you must. Let no one, no thing, stand between you and the truth.
What took you so long to pick up? Where are you? Are you alright? We're all dying waiting for you to get here.
Follow me, Linda.
Targets identified.
weaponry deployed.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
You? I am the great Captain Hondo Onaka.
Do you have a crew coming to break you out?
I am in between crews right now.
Right.
The great Debbie treasure. Split it all. With a finder's fee, of course.
I think we're moving more towards equal shares.
You sound like those raiders. I had to cut them loose. They were not happy.
Coordinates are set.
It's you against us, Hondo.
Your fortune is for you to seize. It is time we made our move.
You good, Hondo?
Better than good, my dear. You want riches, you want fame. You don't get the treasure without taking the risk.
Dejte mi malíři barvy všech druhů, já budu do mraku malovat dům.
Tell me, Henry, do you believe in signs?
I would say so. I believe in them.
So do I. We were meant to meet. And I think that the fact you found me and saved me was no coincidence.
Oh, no. You've got another job for me, haven't you? to me all this time, and you dragged me into it.
Samým Bohem jedním tak srdce z lásky protože já miluju a miluju a miluju a miluju a miluju.
Welcome to today's video showcasing the gameplay of Tennis Manager 25. We've listened closely to your feedback from our previous games, and this year we've added a ton of new features to enhance the overall experience. To discover everything, let's start by creating a new career. As you can see, in true management game fashion, you take on the role of both a coach and a manager of a tennis academy. you can choose to take charge of an existing academy or create your very own from scratch. In our case, we'll be creating a new academy. In Tennis Manager 25, you can now coach both singles and doubles matches, including in the World Cup, just like a real coach on the sidelines, with hundreds of strategic decisions to make along the way. For our first career, we're going to recruit Moise Kouame as our main player, the rising star of French tennis. Our career goal will be to win at least one Grand Slam tournament and reach the #1 spot in the world rankings. Let's prepare for the future by recruiting the next rising stars. Here, we're going to sign Selena Janisiewicz and Harold Mayotte. This is Selena's profile. On each player's profile, you'll find information about their attributes, game plans, and recent results. Every player is unique, with their own strengths and weaknesses. This is also where you'll be able to negotiate contracts with players who aren't already in your academy. And to lead your players to glory, you'll need to develop your academy, recruit staff and coaches, manage your finances, and invest in new facilities to attract rising talents from around the world. You'll also take part in press conferences to boost your reputation. In Tennis Manager 25, you have access to an updated database for the 2025 season, featuring over 4,000 players, including the next rising stars, each with their own attributes and playstyles. You'll also find more than 2,000 real-life tournaments available to compete in. And now, you can recruit and train players under the age of 15, not yet on the junior circuit, thanks to the brand new Youth Academy. As you progress through your career, you'll have the opportunity to sign contracts with these young talents to bring them into your pro squad. Make the right choices. They could become the future stars of world tennis. Now that we've recruited our players, it's time to launch our very first match with our new player, Moise Kouame. As you can see, while Tennis Manager 25 is primarily a simulation game, we've made it a priority to make the 3D matches more immersive and dynamic, so you can truly feel the intensity and emotions of a real match. In every match, your decisions play a crucial role in the outcome. With game plans, you can adjust your strategies in real time and turn the tide of a match. We've redesigned and added new game plans to give you even more control over your players' behavior on the court. And for newcomers, a simplified mode has been added to make tactical management more accessible. The way you prepare your matches and influence your player will have a direct impact on the ball's speed and spin, depending on the surface, hard court, clay, or grass. In Tennis Manager 25, every detail matters. It's this very focus on realism that we aim to deliver, to offer you a true simulation experience as close as possible to the sensations of the Pro Tour. Let's now return to our revamped supervision screen, where you can manage your players. We've also added the new follow-up tool, allowing you to track and coach one or more players during a match, whether it's from the qualifiers or just the final. Let's now select our main player and take a look at their upcoming training sessions. I can fully customize their training, whether it's technical, physical, or mental. You can prioritize a surface type based on your upcoming tournament, with plenty of options available. As your players accumulate points and win tournaments, you'll be able to view their stats over multiple seasons and analyze their ranking progression based on their age. This is a great way to identify promising talents and spot future stars. For this latest installment, we've added many new features to enhance the gaming experience. For example, we've introduced Fast Forward to speed up the season, the locker room, and the in-game editor to fully customize your player. We also have match beats for faster gameplay during matches, and the eagle view to watch a ball call in slow motion. This was just a glimpse of the gameplay in Tennis Manager 25. With all these new features, the experience is now richer, more immersive, and more complete than ever. So, are you ready to train the next tennis stars? I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you on May 15th for the official launch of Tennis Manager 25.
Why?
I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened, but it was fun.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!